Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you, and this is the video of the POF Rogue fail. And this is a 12.5 308 5.75 pounds pistol. This is not a knock on POF. This is just a failure, and as you all know, I'm completely honest. If anything fails, I'm going to let you know. This is the second time out with it. The very first time I ran 70 rounds flawlessly through it of 150 grain, just cheap 308 ammo. I went back today, and when I left the last time, we put the cherry bomb on it with the rock set so it could set, because I was going to shoot it today with the suppressor. So I went in this morning. I had a Rise armament trigger that Uncle Dan sent me for this rifle, or for this pistol, and also a Seekins Precision 45-degree throw lever. So went in the first thing, the gunsmith put the trigger in and put the 45-degree safety in. So that was done, and then I went into the range to try it to see how it worked, and this is when we started having issues. So you will see, this is kind of pieced together of the issues that I had with it. I have reached out to POF, their technical support. Haven't gotten a call back yet. They might call me later today or tomorrow, which is fine. But I just wanted to get this out to let you know my experience. This could be a complete one-off, and I'm not beating up POF. This is not a knock on them. This failure that you're going to see could happen to anybody, but it happened to me, and I just want to let y'all be aware of it. So again, I'm not beating up POF over this. It's just information. I'm an honest person. I want to give y'all honest opinions, and this is why we test items before we decide to carry them. This is the reason. Always test your carry rifle, your carry gun, whatever, because this is a fail. So I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them below, and on with the video. All right, I just wanted to get this on camera to show POF and of course show you guys what's going on. But I did take the factory muzzle brake off that came on the POF Rogue, and I put the cherry bomb on it, the Q cherry bomb for my Trash Panda, and I was shooting it, and it's kind of like a single shot, It's not cycling, you have to rack it every time. So it did it the first time, then I put my Trash Panda on it and it worked fine. Now I'm going to just try to shoot the cherry bomb by itself afterwards and see if it's gonna cycle. This is 150 grain, just cheap ammo, so it's nothing special. But we'll send this out to, I don't know, about 20 yards, I guess, and just see if it's gonna cycle at all, or if I'm going to have to manually rack it every time. So we shall see. But again, I do have the new trigger in there. It's the Rise armament from Uncle Dan. Appreciate that very much. And I've got the Seekins 45-degree throw on there. I like it also. And I do like this larger trigger guard that they have on there that POF did. It's really nice. It's good for big fingers. And it's going to be good for gloves too. So, but we will put it in here, make sure it seats. It's seated correctly. Just checking every single thing. Now I'm going to send the bolt and see if it picks up a round. Okay, now we're going to try it. Got it on safe, I'll take it off safe. I'm going to go for the right target because I already have some on the left. This is one I'm reusing, so I'll go for the far right top. Okay, see? Won't fire. It tried to feed it, but it didn't quite get there. Gonna go ahead and eject the mag. Yeah. It probably doesn't have enough back pressure now because this cherry bomb has so many ports to let, the gas out. It's probably messed up the timing, but there's that. So I'll rack it. Yep. I'll eject it. It kicked it out, it just didn't pick up the next round. Okay. There's that. See, it didn't eject it. It's actually kind of hung in there. So I'll eject it, see if it picked up the next round. Doing the same thing, not ejecting it. Wow. There it is. Same thing. So I just wanted this, I'm just showing everybody. I don't hide anything. Just, letting y'all know what's going on. Same exact thing. We'll eject it. Oh. Yeah, didn't pick up the next round. Probably didn't pick up the next round, but I'll check it. Click, nope. Probably didn't pick up the next round, but that's enough to have on video. Yep, it's clear. So that's what it does with the cherry bomb. So I think it has messed up the timing. It's not made, or it wasn't designed for that. So I probably will need the adjustable gas block. Now when I put the suppressor on there, as you'll see in the other video, when I put the suppressor on there, it runs fine. I guess it's creating back pressure, all that good stuff. So, but, and with the factory muzzle device, it ran 100%. So here we go. This is just part of the testing. I appreciate y'all coming along. If you have any questions, leave them below. Check me out on Instagram. And remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on. Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you here at Texas Gun Experience. Shooting the POF Rogue 308. Kind of got the dot dialed in a little bit better, and I've got the Trash Panda on here, the Q Trash Panda. Now with the cherry bomb on here, now I took their stock muzzle device off and I put the cherry bomb on it. Well, I was shooting it with just the cherry bomb, the 150 grain, and it wouldn't cycle. It would basically single shot. So I could load it, shoot it, rack it, load it, shoot it, rack it, like that. So I guess it's already, it's gonna need an adjustable gas block. However, I put the Trash Panda on it and it started shooting the 150. So I guess that's giving it enough back pressure to push the bolt and all that good stuff. So I guess just by changing the muzzle device from the factory one to the cherry bomb, it's messed up its timing, so to say. I'm still going to test it, and just make sure it wasn't a fluke, but I tried it quite a bit. But then again, who knows? It's still a new rifle. But I've got the Trash Panda on here. I've got the dot dialed in a little better. We're just going to send it out, and of course it is unloaded. We're just going to send it out and do 20 yards. And I'm going to shoot the 3 just with some 150 grain to see if it cycles, continues to cycle with the suppressor on it. And then we'll pull it in, look at the groups. This isn't its super accuracy because this dot isn't 100% dialed in. But at least I'll try to hold it in a consistent pattern and just try to see what groups are at 20 yards. Or I'll send it up to 30. Let's just do 30 yards. But I appreciate y'all watching. I do have the TLR9 Streamlight. This is the new one on here. So you can just push it. It's 1,000 lumens. It's on the bottom. Neat thing is they have the little rail, Picatinny rail on the Rogue. So I just snapped it on that or screwed it on that. So we'll turn it on. I'm just going to see if I can blow it out or anything like that. I'm just beginning the testing. I figured what better to test it on than a 308. So again, this is the Streamlight TLR9 Flex. So we'll send it out to 30 yards and go for the 3. Hell, I might go for the 3 and then change over to the 6. So we'll just see. Send it out to 30 yards. I've got the Lancer mag here. And this again, this is 150 grain, just cheap ammo. Just want to see if it'll cycle it. Okay, it's locked in there, just want to make sure. Okay, guess I didn't slingshot it as well. I do have in here, I've got the new Rise armored trigger, and I've got Seekins Precision 45 throw. So I've got that on here and I'm keeping it downrange. So really kind of digging this trigger. Thank you, Uncle Dan, for sending me the trigger. Uncle Dan, if you haven't checked out Shooting with Uncle Dan, please check him out. This is the Rise armament trigger he sent me to test out on this boy. So here we go. Lights on, lights off, lights on, just checking everything. Oops, I hit the switch. Okay, here we go. Remember, I'm going for the blue upper left. Go ahead and eject the mag. Kick this round out. The light's still on, functioning correctly. You can see it from the bottom of the suppressor. So the light is still on. Go ahead and pull the rifle off. Trigger feels great. I really do like that trigger a lot. This is a 3.5 pound trigger. Perfect base, you know. I just was making sure it was fire. Yeah, I was slinging them all over the place, so this is totally me. But I've got them right here, so it's still not adjusted correctly, but then again, a lot of this was me. So let's send it out to 6, and we'll shoot that, and I'll tighten it up a little bit and see. We'll go out to 30 yards again. I'll go ahead and stuff some more in here. I definitely didn't have a good base on that one, so. All right. Throw this bad boy on and okay. Now we're going to go for the top red triangle. I'll go ahead and turn the light back on because, like I said, I'm testing it. So it's lit up. I can't really stretch my hand out there all the way, and that kind of sucks because I need the length. Bolt held open, everything's good. Eject the mag, chamber's clear. And I am getting a mirage, and the light is still on, y'all can see that. So everything's good there. I am definitely getting a mirage. I can see heat coming up off that suppressor, so it's definitely getting hot. I'm going to have to let it cool down for quite a while. But I want to see if the suppressor is also going to melt the end of that light. So we'll see. But we'll pull it in. It wasn't perfect, but this thing is fun. But again, with the cherry bomb on there by itself, it wasn't functioning. I was doing like a single shot. Yeah, you know, it's right here. So it's like a hand size at 30 yards. You know, an open hand maybe, kind of spread around. But I'll get that dot tightened up a lot more. But I appreciate y'all watching. I'm just kind of letting y'all go through the process. But with the cherry bomb again, cherry bomb by itself, it would not cycle correctly. So there you go. I guess it has messed up the tuning of the rifle by taking the stock muzzle device off, or the pistol, I'm sorry. So I appreciate y'all so much. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on. All right, I'm just documenting this. I did go back to the gunsmith. We took the cherry bomb off, and I'm going to run rounds through it with the rise trigger, because the only thing that was changed that was causing it to stovepipe, or when it was all factory, it ran perfect. Then I put the cherry bomb on it and the rise armament trigger. So we're trying to see what's causing the problem. So I took the cherry bomb off, kept the rise trigger in there. Now I'm going to run about 5 rounds through it and see if it stovepipes anymore, where I'm having to go kind of like single action, so to say, or shoot it, rack it, shoot it, rack it. So I'm going to be running no comp now just to test it. So I'm going to run 5 rounds or so, see what it does, and then go back into the gunsmith and we'll go from there. So just documenting everything. All right, continuation on the video. I tested it without the muzzle brake. Y'all saw that. And it still went into single action, so to say, and was causing stovepipes. Now we've got this back on with rock set, but I'm not going to screw a suppressor on there, so we're good. So that's back on. So we've taken that out of the mix that's causing the problem. And we did pull the trigger out of there. Gosh, I'm sorry, I just drew a blank on that trigger. And we put the factory trigger back in there to see what it's going to do now, if it's going to function correctly. So I've got, I don't know, 6 or 7 or 8 in here of the same ammo, 150 grain, and it was a rise armament. That was the trigger, a 3.5 rise armament. So that trigger's been pulled out, the factory trigger's been put back in, and we're going to see if we have a problem now. So I'm just doing all this to document everything, and I'm getting a little blowback here, but that's normal. And I do have the Seekins Precision 45 in there, but that shouldn't cause any problems. But here we go. We'll try it and see what happens. All right, report back after shooting. I shot about 4 or 5 rounds, and I'm still having to put it into like a single action. And that's, with the brake, with the factory trigger. The only thing I've changed is this. I don't see how this could come into play. And the gun has about 100 and probably about 145 rounds through it. I wouldn't think that it would have to be cleaned, and I oiled it and everything. I took the shipping grease out of it, I oiled it and did everything like I normally do. I wouldn't think that it's just super dirty, because it doesn't look super dirty, but I'm wondering if it's just super finicky. I mean, like maybe it just needs to be cleaned more. I don't know, but with the brake, the factory trigger, it's still doing single action pretty much only. But with the suppressor, when I had the suppressor on it, it would run correctly. So I don't know if it's just dirty or what. So I'm going to go throw some oil on it and bring it back and see if that fixes it. So here we go. Thank you very much. All right, Gun Nation, we've got it pulled apart. This is the POF, and as you see, this is staked. I want you to see the stake marks on it. Now watch this. I'm going to come to the back of it with this hand. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. Now watch this. See that? That's not good.
How many rounds would you say that was?
That has, it's only got 175 rounds through it. And look at this. And that is staked. So this is more than likely our problem. So we're fixing to check it and then go from there. I just wanted to show you. He's got his hand on it, so it's anchored to the table. And I'm sitting here just moving it around, and it is staked. So there you go. This is the POF Rogue 308. Just being honest with everybody and showing them what's going on. So here we go. Thank y'all. All right, Gun Nation. POF Revolution, POF Rogue. Just sitting here turning this, and it's turning, but it's stripped. So you can watch it just turn and turn and turn. And it's wiggling around, turn, turn, turn. No tightening, no nothing. So I'm going to be getting with POF and see what we need to do, but it's definitely no bueno. I can pop this off and you can see it just sits here and wiggles. So that had to be our problem. So just wanting to know, letting everybody know what's going on with it, and we'll keep you abreast of what POF says. Thank you very much, everyone.